Good evening, ladies and gents. This is Zashin of Zashin Zone, and you have no privacy. Yes, that's part of what FBI Director James Comey said today when he made the quote, "There is no such thing as absolute privacy in America." Now, he tried couching this in two things, and that was the fact that no place is beyond the judiciary reach in America. And the second thing was that the courts can force you to speak on what you've seen. Well, the court cannot take away your Fifth Amendment to not indict yourself. So that's one way you could not speak. And two, if you're willing to sit in jail on a contempt of court charge, they still can't force you to speak. So no, Comey's not right. You can keep your mouth shut. It's just what you're willing to put up with to do it. But the real problem here is we have no privacy. And that's the story of tonight's message. Wikileaks, Vault 7. This here, folks, is what everybody right now should be worried about this. Came out in a press release on Tuesday, 7th of March in 2017. Folks, this is what proves that our government does not give a crap about your privacy. Comes down through here. I'm not going to go through the whole release. Yes, WikiLeaks released it. Assange over in the Ecuadorian embassy in London has released yet another thing through his WikiLeaks that every time, 100% of the time, his stuff has always been right. Whether it was the Snowden leaks, whether it was the Podesta leaks, whether it was the Clinton emails, whatever he's released, it's been right. So, folks, I have no reason not to believe this. And people are coming out saying that, yes, this is correct. So let's go through this with, I'm going to just hit the highlights. I'm going to hit the taglines. First one here, CI malware targets iPhone, Android, and smart TVs. What this basically means is when the FBI wanted into the iPhone last year, they should have just talked to the CIA. The CIA knew how to do it. Yes, they know about hacks to get into your iPhone, your Android phone, take over them, use the cameras, use the microphone, get any information off of it they want. Why? Because they didn't tell Apple and Google about the problems in their software because they weren't following the agreement made by the Obama administration to do so. This is our CIA. They are above the law. Okay, let's move on to the next headline, because I'm not going to dig deep and hard into this, folks. I don't have that much time. CIA malware targets Windows, OS X, Linux, routers. What this means is if you've got it on a computer anywhere, the CIA can get it. Why? Because they don't have to go through your firewalls. They just hack your operating system. Yes, your operating system. They tell your operating system that we're okay. Your firewall can let us through. And the operating system says, yes, firewall, shut up. Let them through. Let them get whatever they want. Let them have whatever they need. We want to persecute you. Oh, that's supposed to be prosecute. CIA hoarded vulnerabilities, 0 days. This is where I get back to what I just said a few minutes ago. Obama made an agreement with all the people in the technology industries that when we find a vulnerability, we let them know. Why? So they can shut down that vulnerability and protect you and me, the American citizenry. They can protect the companies from getting their shit stolen and all other problems that come if criminals find these back doors. But did the CIA do what they were supposed to do? Hell no! The CIA is above the law. Gonna wake you up this morning, folks, or tonight, or whenever you're hearing this. Cyberwar programs are a serious proliferation risk. Hey, anybody here a sucks neck? What the American and Israeli intelligence came up with to take out the nuclear centrifuges in Iran, that was weaponized software. Guess what? They've weaponized more. They've put together whole piles of little snippets of code from this guy over here and that guy over there, and made programs that will say, hey, I want to put together a program that will pick their nose and take their stuff and not let them know I'm there. Oh, cool. We're going to put together this, that, and the other, and boom! Here's your hack code. Go install it. Folks, I'm just trying to wake you up. U.S. Occult consulate in Frankfurt is a covert CIA hacker base. And that is what, if we didn't learn anything in the 90s from our movies, it was that every embassy in the world is a spy ring. Nothing new here, folks. Anybody who is cognizant would know Frankfurt, Germany was the front lines during the Cold War. Of course there was a CIA headquarters there. CIA dramatically increased proliferation risks. How? Because Obama said, hey, everybody, I want everybody sharing a whole lot more. And the CIA put this on the list, and they shouldn't have. It was wrong. How to evade forensics and antivirus. You want to know the best way to how to evade? Is make it look like somebody else did it. Oh, guess what? We've got a whole lot of them little snippets. They look like Russian code. If you use Russian code, that people think the Russians did it. Oh, shit! For the last year and a half, we've been thinking that the Russians hacked the Democrats. Maybe it was just the CIA. Examples. List a few of the different programs. Umbrage, Fine Dining. That's the one that I was saying uses the snippets. That's some improvise. Hive. Just different systems that they had built into this. And then it gets into some other stuff here. I'm not into giving you all the fine points of this leak from Wikileaks. I'm here to raise the high points, which I've done. And now I'm going to show you two things which directly tie back to this stuff right here, because we're talking about the CIA. Michael Hastings, he wrote a article against the Obama administration, and less than a week later, his car miraculously accelerated itself and crashed. Crashed so hard the engine flew out the front end of it. And guess what? The new CIA tools they got, they allow you to take over and accelerate cars. How about this? CIA, anybody? I know I'm seeming a little crazy this morning, or actually it's night for me right now, but I'm expecting y'all are going to see this in the morning because nobody sees my shit the first night. How the CIA allegedly hacked Samsung smart TVs and how to protect yourselves. Now this here actually takes a little bit more. They have to send somebody into your house, plug a USB drive into your TV. Yeah, you know that USB port that's there so you can see pictures off your USB drive? Bullshit. It's there so that people can hack your TV. That's right. They stick this in, the software goes onto the TV, and then they use the TV. Even when it's turned off, they can turn on the speaker and listen to what's going on in the room. No, they cannot see you because no, there's not a projector, a camera in your TV. But guess what? Your laptops. Remember I said earlier they could hack Windows? If your laptop has speakers and a camera, they can see you. See your lovely face. Smile for the camera. Okay, folks. We had a little fun with that, and I got a little loud trying to get your attention and wake you up. At this point, President Trump's allegations about being hacked at Trump Tower. Now the Wikileaks coming out with these CIA tools. Apparently we have a real problem in our upper levels of government that needs some serious sweeping out. When they drain the swamp, they're going to have to do some cleaning out while they're at it. Because there's some shit around here that just stinks. As for worrying about your TV spying on you, like I said, they would have to send somebody into your house to install the software. It's not something I really believe you have to worry about. Your laptops, your desktop computers. My little camera here, I've got a little flip top to close it, and I turn my computer off when I'm not using it. But from what they're saying, my computer doesn't have to be on for them to hear through the microphone. So, I don't know what to tell you about your peripherals on your computers. We're in a new day, folks. Protecting your own privacy is going to be your own job. You're going to have to take your time and make sure you properly run your firewalls. You properly install your, like I use, I'm not going to say what I use, but I use a known antivirus system, which probably has some known vulnerabilities to hackers, but at this point in my life, I'm not too worried about being hacked. I'm not that important yet. I definitely don't have that much money in the bank. Please protect yourselves. Take care of yourselves. May God bless you. God look over your shoulder and take care of your family, and your family be healthy. I'm out of here. Thank you for watching my video. Like, favorite, and subscribe. Down below you'll see a link for PayPal where I can get some better equipment to do this a little bit better, be more a little efficient. And to the sides over here you'll see a couple videos. If you're interested in watching them, I'd be appreciative of you looking at them. Have a good night.